It's not what you are in life, but what you make of it. Science is organized knowledge. Wisdom is organized life. Time always exposes what you truly mean to someone. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue your goals. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. Don't share your personal life with anyone. Do not let anyone have anything that could harm you. But if a villain can be made, then they can be unmade. In order to attain the impossible, one must attempt the absurd. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. It can only take a moment to waste the rest of your life. Go slowly, so that you do not bite your tail by accident. When you're the most happening person at the party, it's time to leave. When you are ignorant of the enemy, but know yourself, your chances of winning or losing are equal. A man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still. Realize deeply that the present moment is all you will ever have. Do good, live in the most positive and joyful way possible every day. You can measure the size of a person by what makes him or her angry. Life provides chances to open your heart all the time. Your time is way too valuable to be wasting on people that can't accept who you are. I believe in spectacles, but I think eyes necessary too. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. People ought to fight to keep their law as to defend the city's walls. Sand lines my soul, which is filled with the breath of the ocean. Opening up to the wrong person is like putting ammo in their hands. If you want to see a rainbow, you have to learn to see the rain. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. The nourishment of body is food, while the nourishment of the soul is feeding others. What the superior man seeks is in himself. What the small man seeks is in others. In making tactical dispositions, the highest pitch you can attain is to conceal them. There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. The fear of appearances is the first symptom of impotence. Those whose upper and lower ranks have the same desire are victorious. The gods are fond of the cryptic and dislike the evident. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Conformity to the present is invisibility to the future. Don't worry about the negative people may say about you. Learn from it and move on. I can't feel my tongue, but I know it's there because I'm talking. The essence of being human is that one does not seek perfection. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. Faith is a knowledge within the heart, beyond the reach of proof. Knowledge of the enemy's dispositions can only be obtained from other men. As long as you can use your hands, the world is your oyster. What keeps life fascinating is the constant creativity of the soul. The perfect man uses his mind as a mirror, It grasps nothing. It regrets nothing. It receives, but does not keep. If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. Once friends as batchmates, but now different batches divide us. If you want to dine with perfection, you must toil with imperfection. All things one has forgotten, scream for help in dreams. Whatever is going to happen will happen, whether we worry or not. Maturity is when you stop complaining and making excuses and start making changes. Oh, darling, don't be bitter. It's the first instinct of the weak. It takes greater faith to dance in the dark than to rest in light. People who fit don't seek. The seekers are those that don't fit. In the desire to control others, we lose control over ourselves. Nature's pleased with simplicity, and nature is no dummy. It's always the ones who are the quietest who often have the greatest things to say. In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks. Genius is measured not by static volume, but by kinetic vision. He who doesn't understand history is doomed to repeat it. Despite the heart-numbing frost, my soul is blooming like spring. The key to life is accepting challenges. Once someone stops doing this, he's dead. Many things that don't really mean so much of anything are wonderful. Verily, knowledge is a lock, and its key is the question. Generally in war, the best policy is to take a state intact. To ruin it is inferior to this. How quick come the reasons for approving what we like. Every ounce of my cynicism is supported by historical precedent. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Where the willingness is great, the difficulties cannot be great. Chaos is more freedom, in fact, total freedom, but no meaning. There is no such thing as a great talent without great willpower. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Aslan, you doubt your value. Don't run from who you are. I'm glad I see with my eyes and not the pages I've read. Life is a bittersweet journey, my friend, a bittersweet journey. Perfect happiness is the absence of striving for happiness. Let your mind wander in the pure and simple. Be one with the infinite. Let all things take their course. Be bold. Don't be shy to say no to the future you don't like. If your life is worth thinking about, it is worth writing about. It is hard work and great art to make life not so serious. Waiting for changing opinions is like waiting for nothing. Politics determines who has the power, not who has the truth. The terrible thing about the quest for truth is that you find it. Failure is not when you fail once, but when you refuse to learn from your mistake. The storm is what they threw at me. The hurricane is what I became. Things don't happen for no reason. They happen to teach you something. There's more to life than simply increasing its speed. Your words start to lose value when your actions don't match. You have made the moon, the jester said. That is the moon. The most common form of despair is not being who you are. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. Don't be afraid of enemies who attack you. Be afraid of the friends who flatter you. Until you have suffered much in your heart, you cannot learn humility. The bad news is time flies. The good news is you're the pilot. Flow with whatever may happen and let your mind be free. A true genius admits that he knows nothing. Death is so terribly final, while life is full of possibilities.